What's going on, you guys? Coast here. I know this location, changing rooms here, but yeah, UCLA lost. Disappointing game, 30 to 28. I'm really not mad at the kicker. I mean, I don't have faith in that guy unless it's under 40. That guy, I know he made one against Texas. He's made a few, and he's got some power, but that's not the reason we lost this game. We really had a chance to steal it at the end, but yeah, a couple positives I can say. There weren't very many, honestly. There was just some home run plays that were done by Brett Hundley. But there was a lot of... They abandoned the run really badly, and they kind of panicked. They went to pass only. They adjusted a little near the end, but it's like, oh, little too late. They were at Hundley all day, and a good number of those sacks are on Brett Hundley. We saw this in his freshman year. He would hold on to the ball too much. He wouldn't escape or throw it away. He was always going to take the sack, always wanted to make a play or do something. And tonight it really cost him. There was that possession with 3 consecutive sacks, and that was bad. They couldn't get a turnover on defense. I mean, that was the only reason why we blew out Arizona State, is we got some turnovers. Yeah, disappointing game, but I'll get over it. This is one of those games. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I think this team was looking forward to Oregon next week, and it showed. Utah had a game plan. They didn't go to Ishmael Adams. They were careful on calls, wanted to protect the ball, and then they have a dual-threat quarterback. Of course, nobody can game plan for a dual-threat quarterback when you're thinking Travis Wilson is going to start most of the games, so I'm forgiving there if he was running, but the part where the running game, and they were pounding it up the gut with that Booker, I believe his name, they really pounded that. There was no containment, poor tackling. They should have gotten a little more stops in the second half than they should have. They played well in the first half defensively. But yeah, offensively was a mess. Really terrible to watch, except a couple running plays. Yeah, Hundley throws that pick 6, and I'm thinking, oh, there's another. He did it to Utah last year to Keith McGill. He does it again. Real bad decision. Really stupid under pressure. I mean, oh, just get him up the middle, and you beat Brett Hundley. That's the blueprint right now. If he could learn to progress through other reads or second reads, maybe I'm sold. But right now, I'm not impressed. This team, I didn't really think about the rankings, and I know they were in the top 10 and all that, but really, you knew that this team had a soft 3-0 record at the start. I know they had a blowout win last week. But I'm not angry. With all the stuff that happened earlier, with all the teams losing, you figured something was going to happen to UCLA. You just kind of figured in the back of your mind. There's going to be a trap game somewhere, and I was thinking maybe the Washington game is when it's going to happen. But no, it happened with Utah. They game planned for us, and UCLA was looking forward to next week. The way they were punting to Ishmael Adams was really genius, and they ran the ball down our throats. They exposed our defense for once. And there was no gimmicks. Like, Memphis had a lot of gimmick, funny plays. That's why we allowed a lot of points. This one was just pound up the middle. We're going to beat you up front. And, you know, teams like Stanford, they're going to kick our ass if they play like that. Oregon, they have a beat-up offensive line. There's hope. We could beat Oregon next week, but I don't know. Luckily, I don't need to think about playoffs, think about all that big picture stuff. Sometimes it is better to lose now than later. You never know if other teams lose, but don't be obsessed with scoreboard watching. This team was bad tonight, and the scoreboard doesn't reflect how bad they played. It should have been a 2-possession, 3-possession type of game, but luckily Utah was settling for field goals, and their kicker was better than ours. So where does that put you now? Worry about next week. See you guys later. Go Bruins.